Burnout, a state of absolute mental exhaustion caused by prolonged stress, leaving a sensation of being overwhelmed and emotionally drained, causing the inability to meet work obligations and demands. As each day leads to another, the ever-growing workload that is placed on employees begins to build a lack of motivation and productivity. And the craving for change heightens, where each day feels like a chore, wearing employees down. The American Psychological Association claims that burned out employees are 2.6 times as likely to be actively seeking a different job, 63% more likely to take a sick day, and 23% more likely to visit the emergency room. On the other hand, burnout has also been found to cost the global workforces an estimated $1 trillion in lost productivity each year, a study found by the World Health Organization. Have we still got your attention? We tend to think of burnout as an individual problem, solvable by learning to say no, more yoga, better breathing techniques, and practicing resilience. But burnout is about your workplace, not your people. Burnout has added greatly to the declining health and well-being of employees, through causing mental stress and anxiety as just few of the many factors found through multiple studies. With passion-driven caregiving roles being some of the most susceptible to burnout, especially doctors and nurses. A survey of 7,500 full-time employees by Gallup found the top 5 reasons for burnout are unfair treatment at work, unmanageable workload, a lack of role clarity, lack of communication and support from their manager, and unreasonable time pressure. It is also important to note that due to these 5 reasons of workplace stress, it highly affects health costs and mortality within the US, with spendings of nearly $190 billion and 120,000 deaths annually, a study made by Stanford. Though burnout may feel like a Herculean task for leaders to combat and remove from the workplace, it is not impossible, much like the feeling of hiking a mountain that feels like forever. Through implementing strategies and techniques of the motivation and workplace hygiene theory and asking better questions, climbing that mountain can seem much more straightforward. Ultimately, burnout happens when presupposed features in our day-to-day work lives are missing or taken away. Therefore, tiny, incremental, irritating, and painful stuff at work can wear employees down. The latter of this can even come down to running out of coffee in the office. However, what this means is that burnout is preventable, and organizations do have a chance to fix this issue. Burnout can be reduced with the use of the motivation hygiene theory, which is what motivates us versus what basic needs must be met in order to maintain job satisfaction. Motivation factors include challenging work, recognition for one's achievements, responsibility, opportunities to do something meaningful, involvement in decision-making, and a sense of importance to the organization. Hygiene factors include providing a salary, improving work conditions, providing a company policy, having supervision, building working relationships, and creating a sense of status and security. Leaders could save themselves a huge amount of employee stress and subsequent burnout if they were just better at asking people what they need. Although the World Health Organization is now working on guidelines to help companies with prevention strategies, most still have no idea what to do about burnout. Currently, no concrete nor widespread solutions are in place to prevent burnout that are agreed upon. However, with the World Health Organization declaring burnout to be an occupational phenomenon rather than just a medical condition, it is becoming clear that the onus should be coming from leadership, not the individual, in ultimately recognizing signs of burnout in the workplace and creating policies to mitigate its effect, to preserve the mental well-being of employees and continue productivity for the organization. It is up to leadership to implement these changes that will motivate, encourage, and support their employees, for it is to their benefit in creating a thriving organization stocked with productivity-laden employees that bring their best performance to the table.